Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Anna's Weirdo. Today I have Scotty with me, and we're going to go through some things that I got from Dollar Tree yesterday, because I kind of wanted to make a little like headpiece or something, and then also I do like getting Halloween decor from Dollar Tree. They always have some fun stuff. However, because I'm likely not going to be in LA for that long, I didn't want to go get a bunch of stuff, which is why I'm doing a lot more like artwork and things like that. I still have to do the line work for this, but this is what my little ghosty scene turned out to be. It's all right. It's all right. It's not great, but it's all right. It's good enough for me. So I got some things from the Dollar Tree, and so this is a decor item, and I really liked it. They always have little signs like this and stuff. So this is a lot of them have glitter on them. If you do not like anything with glitter on it, you're probably gonna hate everything there. So it does have glitter on it, but I just thought it looked really nice, and I thought that this would look nice, like right about here or something like that. So I'm gonna put that up, and then I think almost the rest of it's gonna be except for the headpiece. I did get 2 sparkly spiders that I'm gonna have hanging up and coming down the wall. So gotta love the sparkle spiders. And then now I was gonna buy more of this just in case they discontinued it, like they have a tendency to. So this is Premier Just Yarn Teddy. The color is bright turquoise. They had 3 colors of this. They had a bright pink, and then they had a white. And this yarn is very interesting looking. Hi, Crystal. So you can see that it has these 2 different types of strands wound together. It's got this very fluffy kind of short eyelash strand in there, and then it has a what looks like a normal kind of twisted yarn strand in there. Now this is quite soft, and it reminds me a lot of the Just Yarn plush, which got discontinued a couple years ago. It was pretty difficult to crochet with, but it worked really, really well in knitting machines. So I was hoping that this could be something that worked well in my knitting machine. So I'm going to give this a try. When I did make projects with this, I mean, you could go and make teddy bears and things like that, but it was also good for making really nice socks that were, if you have the smaller machine, and those would be perfect gifts for the holidays. So I'm gonna try this out, and we'll see if it passes the test. Yeah, it's hard to predict quite yet. Hey Rachel, welcome in. But hopefully it's a good option. It'll definitely be easier to crochet with if it doesn't go through the machine, so that's good. Then the stuff that I got for the little headpiece that I had in mind. So I got this this shimmer tinsel headband. This is in like the party section, because all of the headbands they have in like the normal beauty hair section are covered in fabric, and they cover like the ends in fabric as well. So if you take part of it off, you take all of it off. So I thought this might be a better alternative, and it already kind of has this like fun element to it. And then I got 2 packs of black fabric flowers, which are pretty impossible to see with the light. The black fabric flowers. Then I got some orange glitter. These are purple. I got some purple glitter flowers, and I got some orange bats. Does it bend, the headband? Yes, it does. It opens up and goes on like that. I might get rid of some of this on the side so that it's only kind of in this general area. So they also had, so this one's kind of like pinkish purple. They had one that was like a white iridescent, and they had one that was another color, but I didn't like that as much. I thought that this would go well. And then I also got some black pipe cleaners to kind of secure everything on. And then, so I just thought that this was really cute as a like project bowl or a just like a yarn bowl. I mean, it's pretty big for a yarn bowl, but like if you have like all your yarns for a project, and you know, it doesn't quite look like Scotty because his ears are pretty distinctive, but it is very cute. There were a lot of other bowls and different things that I could have used, but this one, you know, a lot of these things are things that I've seen for like a couple of years, and I just never got it. But this is when I wanted to try it. So that's, I mean, that's really it. Like I told you, it's a pretty fast little haul, but we can go ahead and try to make the headband tonight. So what is everyone else up to tonight? Hey, Bridget. Oh, sorry, Scotty. I just like stepped on his head. Oopsies. I did see when I was at Dollar Tree, so, and if you follow anyone or you're in any crochet group, you've probably seen that people are talking about the Red Heart 1 pound balls of yarn that are $5. I did see the green and the orange, and that was really cool. I almost got the orange because the orange shade is actually really, really nice. It's kind of like it's not as bright as I feel like making skirts to wear on our trip. Oh, very cool. That's fun. But it's not as, it's not like bright orange or true orange. Hey, Adrian. It's more like a, trying to figure out like a way to like put this. I had a better word for it. I was thinking like cantaloupe, but it's not quite the color, but like kind of in that, it's like a melon kind of orange rather than being like a true bright vibrant pumpkin orange, and I really thought it was pretty. The green was also kind of not very bright green. It was more of like a more slightly more muted color. So these are the flowers, and they're actually not fabric. They are foam. They're really thin foam. Buffing your hallway. Okay. So I'm gonna start to heat up my glue gun. Why am I doing glue gun in bed? Don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? So, yes, as Nightbot just said, CAL-OWEEN is going to be. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera right, but it's not really wanting to be. Okay. I am posting the video for the pattern tomorrow morning. It'll be 4 a.m. Pacific, so that's 7 a.m. Eastern, and then I'll be doing makeup on my channel. I think we're going to crystals beforehand, before the live where we talk about the. So I'll be doing makeup look, and we'll be going to crystals, and then we'll be coming back to my channel to talk about the pattern. If anyone has any questions, if we want to just talk about it and just hang out. So. Not really sure how this is going to work or if it's going to look good, but we're just going to give it a try. Thanks, Rudy. I'm just going to be trying to figure out how to make this look the best it can. So I just kind of glued two back to back like this so it can look good from either direction. I really like these flowers. They like the ones that looked good and hadn't been like crushed by the people who were going through Dollar Tree. Like looked really good. So they had purple ones, they had black ones, they had red ones, I think, and then they had orange. Put some glue right there. So, what is everyone up to tonight? I'm just working on this. And then I'm gonna dye my hair at least before tomorrow, I think, if I have time, because it's pretty faded. And then I'm going to I don't know. I feel like this week is kind of like blown by. I also have to finish up one more packer and then send out all of them. Just working a food. Are you making anything fun tonight? I mean, eating is pretty fun, so I guess it doesn't even have to be like a fun recipe for it to be a fun thing to eat, right? Okay, so this is what it looks like with the black roses on it. And honestly, that looks really cool just by itself. So right now I've used 8 roses. There's 6 in a pack. So if you wanted to do something like this, you need to get 2 packs like I did. But I think I'm just going to pile all the roses on, and then I'm going to stick everything else kind of like in the crevices or something. I don't know. Just working on food. Sounded like I was working on food. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. I've been like sticking my fingers into the hot glue, big time. But they're really not trying to stick there, are they? Let's make sure things stick before I leave them. I feel like you could even use like 3 and get it like really big and use different colors and just go wild. There was also this like metal bat tree topper that I almost got to be like the center to be like a little like tiara slash unicorn moment, but decided against it. There are a lot of options. There were also, and I've gotten them before. They're like painted ping pong balls that look like eyeballs, and I almost got those for the crown because I thought that would be cool looking. So Crystal knows this, but I watched K-pop Demon Hunters for the first time yesterday, and now I have all of those songs like stuck in my head permanently, and they just are playing like on repeat, which I know like that's the point. Like it's supposed to be like super crazy catchy and stuff like that. So I'm not like surprised. I'm just like it's just like can't. I'll just be like chilling and like then it like just starts playing through my head again, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. Okay, so this is 12 flowers worth. I'm not gonna put it on my head just yet. I almost did, and then I was like, no, let's not do that. I think that the side that like if you have more hair like down here, I think that you can get away with having this on the side, but because I don't have that here, it just kind of looks a little strange. And also, I really just wanted this for the headband. The tinsel stuff was just a kind of added bonus. Now I got these, I got these because I thought things might need help sticking on, but I'm not sure that that's the case. But I can still put them on as like, kind of like twisty little numbers. It's kind of like, I don't know, something like that. But if you have like a bunch of them, maybe they'll look decent. Okay. And then it'll help. So both the bats and the purple, thank you. Both the bats and the glitter roses are on like little alligator clips. So they'll need something to clip on. So I think that um, having the pipe cleaners will be helpful. This is one of my favorite types of crafting, when you just kind of have this like what feels like an unlimited supply of just like things that you can add, and you can really just make this like custom kind of like zany piece to just like have fun with and go for it and try something different. And if you all do something like this or any kind of Halloween craft, I would love to see what you all make with this, because I'm sure you would make something very cute as well. Put this one in a spiral. So to do that, I just kind of wrap it around my finger. Works. And then make a longer one by putting two together. So, you know, I don't know, stuff like this. I'm just winging it. Just winging it. And I like things like this too, because as you know, let's say you have it this year and then you store it away and then you bring it out next year, some stuff might have fallen off of it. It's like the more chaotic it looks, the more easy it is to, like, let's say that next year they don't have the black flowers or something. Well, like they'll have something, you know, that you can add to it. And this could be like a constantly like evolving project that looks different, you know. And so it's like, oh well, you know, I can just add something to it. And I feel like that is fun. it was really hard for me to not get like all the glittery stuff because I do really like the way it looks, and I still got some obviously, but there were some things where I really had to show some self restraint. Like like there were these vines and they had them in black, purple, green, and red or maybe orange, and I wanted the green one so bad, but they were doused doused in glitter, and in the on the ground below the display there was just a pile of glitter. And I was like, I will regret this if I get it. So I did not get it. Not sure what movie I'm gonna watch tonight. I'm happy that I got my Halloween stuff out of the way early, which I didn't think it was gonna happen because this like yesterday they bug bombed my apartment, and then tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, and so I really need to like. It's just kind of like a slightly busier week, but it just kind of gets in the way of stuff when you already have like a busy day. Like my Fridays for Halloween are busy days, and uh, I'm glad that it wasn't. It's like that's a testament to how easy of a pattern it is, which I'm really happy to be able to share it with you all because I think that it is very beginner friendly, and I think that anyone can do this pattern if they can do a couple like very basic uh, crochet techniques. If you can chain, if you can single crochet, and you can double crochet, you can do the pattern. I did teach the pattern with a foundation double crochet. So if you can do that and want to do that, you can, but it's not a requirement for getting it done. I just really like the way it looked. Okay, so now we have something going on like this. I don't know if that made it look better or worse, if it cheapened the look. I don't know. But I'm hoping that once I add in the purple flowers and the orange bats, it will look quite cool. Get these freaking songs out of my head. So I'm doing some squiggly patterns. I'm doing some curly patterns. Just have fun. Do what you want. Okay, so let's try adding some of these and see how we feel about them. Now, a bunch of these were broken in other in the in other whatchamacallits, so I want to be careful with them. Okay, let's see. I'm going to glue this in place. Okay, so that's what the first purple flower looks like. And try to like glue them in a certain place so they look how I want them to. And I'll have glitter all up in my bed. Just crafting. Okay, so that's with the purple flowers. And it's getting a little heavy now. I don't know if I'll put all the bats on here. I think that the bats will be good as like a pop of color. I don't know if I need all 4, but I'm still very much a more is more kind of person, so. Oh my gosh, look at the bat. The bat's so cool. I'm gonna move it a little bit off center so it. I will make and send you one, or you can get some stuff from your local Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's always where it's at. They're just consistent, and I love that about them. But also, these are like on alligator clips, so you can just put them in your hair. Like you can just if you want. Doesn't quite have the same effect on me because my hair is orange. Okay, and so that's what that one looks like. I don't know. I feel like some of these got like squished down or something. I don't know. might add some more of them just to kind of keep it consistent. And let this cool down, try it on, and see. You have a bat on your head. I did have a bat on my head. And you too gonna have, oh motherfucker, I burned myself. Oh, fuck. It's reaching over. I just laid my arm right down on that fucking thing. Ouch. Yeah. You got a little ouchie. Okay. Let's see how this is. Oh, yeah. I do think that this needs to be cut because it just doesn't really make any sense. But this up here, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the fantasy. Oh my gosh, the bat's my favorite part. And you can work with either side. Now, this will shed glitter like a motherfucker. So if you weren't expecting that, expect it. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that I wasn't able to find just like a regular headband. That seemed a little strange to me, but you know, I was luckily able to find this because I didn't really want the versions that they had with the fabric on them. Oh yeah, that is super cool. And I have shimmery shimmers. Shimmery shimmers. That's fun. What do you think? So this was $125 for everything, which not every. So they started doing this like really weird price range stuff for everything in Dollar Tree. So, but everything I got was $125, I think, in this. So that's I got the headband, the 2 thing of roses, the glitter rose, the glitter bat, and the pipe cleaners. So that's $6. So 6 times 125. So that's 6 plus 1 plus 50. So $7.50 for this whole thing, which I think is pretty fun and decent. I did need to provide my own hot glue, but you know, that's the life of a crafter, right? Is having the base of it. So I think it's pretty decent. You know, pretty decent. The bat is so cool. I love the bat. Crystal, Ian, you have a bat on your head. So yeah, my bed definitely has some glitter on it. So the tinsel that I wasn't smart when I started cutting, and it wasn't directly over the bowl. That actually is impacting my bed's sparkle factor much more now. I can't. I feel like if I was maybe a little bit more artsy, I could put these, you know, in a place like in their best place, living their best life. I don't really know what that looks like, so I just did my best. But the foam flowers are really cool too. They're really cool looking. And it makes my hair seem small, which I think is a really big feat. It's a really big task for anything to do to make my hair look small. So I'll take it as a win. Well, that's cool that we could put that together. So yeah, I can't wait to try this yarn the um, in the knitting machine. It is spun pretty loosely, so it does have look like it could catch and be a little bit of a nightmare. But hopefully, once I'm past that like second row, it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. And if it's anything like working up the Just Yarn plush, then it would be really, really awesome and really, really fun to work with on the knitting machine. And because it is spun with yarn that's easier to see your stitches in, I bet crocheting with this would be very, very nice. So yeah, if you've tried this yarn, the Just Yarn Teddy, let me know about it because I'm curious. And also, if you've tried a knitting machine tutorial or something with this, let me know, because if it is going to break my machine, I'd rather not. But newer yarns, sometimes you're just like, I'm just going to give it a shot and be gentle and fuck around and find out. Ooh, needle felting the pumpkin face on. That's so smart. That's a really great idea. I'd love to see your finished pumpkin if you want to share it. There were a lot of other things that I passed up on just because like again, I don't really need just a lot of stuff here, but every year they do like or for the past couple years they've had like a squeaky like rat, and I just love rats. I think they're like I like not so much real ones, but just and like fake ones. And so I thought about getting that one and making it rogue, no stuffing, but still really cute. Oh yeah, I bet it's still super cute. And you're talking about the crystals pattern from last week, right? I mean, I think that's the good thing about the patterns that we're trying to put forward is we, like we're going to understand that people are going to interpret them and do different things with them, and that's fine. And it's actually really exciting to have you kind of put this project together and then someone else can interpret them. Nice. And yeah, so it's all about like other people like being able to interpret them under their own vision and something that they actually like and enjoy, right? Yeah, for me, like the stuffing was kind of a pivotal point because it turned it from being it just had so much more like dimension, and I got really obsessed with how it looked after it was stuffed. But it's the way that the pattern's written. It definitely, I think, is one of those patterns that you didn't need to stuff, and I could see that working out really well. Yeah. And then yeah, if you post it on any of our social or any of our community tabs, or you post on social media, and use like the hashtag like CAL-OWEEN 2025 or CAL-OWEEN, then we can find it a little bit easier because that's definitely something that we want to, and I think it was harder with the first project being such a difficult project and um, being so uh, I don't know. Maybe we didn't do the right thing by having that type of project be the initial project. But hopefully that's something that people can come back to and try, and you know try and do, because for me, like this project, even though I know I'm partial because it was mine and I designed it, um, like to have this project be uh, something that I can keep and keep track of like my projects that I did for the Cal, is something that I think is really special. So hopefully, other people, that's something that they agree on, or, I guess if they don't, that's okay. You don't, the good thing about this crochet along is you don't have to do every part of it to be a part of it. It's just, cause it's kind of a multifaceted type of project, and we're giving so many different types of projects that you can just do what kind of projects you like within that scope, because there's going to be something that kind of caters to your crochet style. Okay, now Nightbot's like dump all the stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's a big factor too. Is we put one of our larger projects. You know, we only have 2 projects in our whole like lineup of things that we are going to do. We only have 2 projects that we devoted 2 weeks to do, because and they're bigger projects because um, we figured that not a lot of there are CALs out there that are devoted to bigger projects, and those are, I mean, I'll speak personally, those are never ones that I can like participate in because you get behind a week or something like that, and then you're behind, and then I just don't like have time to do those big projects. And so I totally understand. I do like, I think that once you get the hang of it, it's not as big of a project. But I understand it being a bigger project. Like, I think that as I was teaching, um, Crystal how to do it, like Crystal, and Crystal, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Um, but like, probably like a total of like, um, maybe like 2 full days of working on it. And that was with like a bunch of confusion that I hadn't cleared up with like things like my video and stuff like that at that point. So I was trying to explain things poorly and just using my words and trying to do things from memory, which was difficult. So yeah. So, but that doesn't mean you necessarily have those 2 days, right, to do it. The pumpkin is a much faster project, that's for sure. Um, but yeah, and that's I appreciate that feedback because it does really help us kind of keep in mind how we want to run the crochet loan. And everyone's going to have different capacities for time and just doing the project like that. So yeah. Also, editing takes so much time. As you saying, like as you're editing, it's like that takes so much time. Even if you're not editing that much, editing takes forever and a day. I don't know how people are fast at editing. It just that's the thing that just kills me. With like time management and getting stuff done and feeling like I can complete things in any time frame is like that. It's like a big one. Yeah, yeah. I get that 100%. Yeah, there's so much stuff that I'm like, I wish I had time for it, and I don't have time for that. But that's okay. We're just doing our best, right? And like, you know, I hope that I you know we definitely understand that everyone's just doing their best with their time and stuff like that. We appreciate anyone doing anything that we worked on because we wanted it to be something that was special for. Yeah, 2 channels is a lot. Yeah, I feel that. because I can at least work to support. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I know that like sometimes it's just like sometimes people just showing up is the best they can do, and like I can't be mad at that because like honestly, I really struggle with showing up, and so when I'm like overwhelmed, like for me it's a lot easier for me to just kind of like not show up because I just I'll get too distracted or like it's always like one thing or another. And so, I think that the people just showing up is just a super kind, generous thing that they can do with their time. And I recognize that for what it is. Sometimes you gotta accept that that's the best people can do. And even if it wasn't the best people could do, even if they could do more, like they're choosing to spend that time with you. And so for me, that's no time to be like ungrateful because like someone's busy, they're multitasking, and they're choosing to still spend time with you and support you. Like that's great. Like that's again because I have a hard time doing that. I can't fault anyone for anything for doing more than I can do. That would be outrageous. Okay, so now I get to do details on this little guy and then packing some orders. Packing some orders for packers. Hi Bear, welcome in. How are you doing today? Your name is Brenda, right? Because people call you Brenda Bear. I'm not great at remembering names. I do try. It's not for lack of trying. I just have very, very, very bad memory. Like diagnosably bad memory. So I just showed off my Dollar Tree haul and made um, this little crown situation that has some fun Halloweeny bits. Halloweeny bits. Halloweeny. Okay, name is Brenda. Okay. Hurt your back so. Oh no. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm sorry that you hurt yourself though. Oh, back pain is no fun. I mean, really, like, obviously, no pain is fun, but like, back pain is like something different, right? It is its own breed of pain, I swear. So Nightbot just dropped that I have a makeup channel. So I will be there tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be doing a look that's kind of related to the pattern that I'm releasing tomorrow. So if you do want to come hang out with me, let me get that link for you. If you do want to come hang out with me while I'm doing that live, you are absolutely welcome to, and I would love to see you all there. Let me just get the linky link. Wait. I thought that there was... I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. Restream has been acting like I've got to do things like 3 times for them to like actually like save. But if I don't check it, I think it's saved and then I can't. Buffing is huge. That hallway's gonna be buff as hell. Why is it not showing on my channel? I wanted to send you, let me give it a couple minutes and then, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Couple minutes and see if it'll pop up on the channel. So does anyone have any movie recommendations for this evening for me? I'm open to suggestions. Anything that you can even kind of be like, that's a Halloween movie, maybe, will classify. I have Prime, HBO Max. Well, I don't have it, but and Netflix. And then I think I also technically have Paramount Plus through my Walmart Plus, but I haven't started that yet. So. Oh, did it? Okay, it finally worked? Okay, cool. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see it now. But yeah, Crystal is the link. Thank you, Crystal. So Crystal and I watched Scary Movie 1 on YouTube, which there are a lot of movies coming out on YouTube now too, but they're edited for YouTube. When we watched Scary Movie, it was so heavily edited, like it's almost like well, there's some like big parts that are like missing, and you're like, what? um, if you like know the movie, then you're a little bit confused. I mean, I'm sure if you don't know the movie, then there's like parts missing, and you're like, how did this happen? How did we get here? Um, so yeah, they cut quite a bit from that movie. I did see that apparently there was a second Craft movie, like Craft like Awakening or something, and or like Legacy, and I haven't seen that, but that does interest me because I love the Craft. I think I saw that Practical Magic might be on there, and let's see, Scooby Doo, um, which I'm a big Scooby Doo fan, so I'd watch that kind of anyways. Oh my gosh, this tinsel is like getting like all over the. It's extra shiny now. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I won't tell anyone. Although you did just post it on the internet, so. So, and I'm just curious because we started talking about this, and I was like, I'll take that and as feedback. So, just kind of out of curiosity, like, how's everyone feeling about CAL-OWEEN so far? Like the projects that are coming out, all of that kind of stuff. Nightbot's going to talk about CAL-OWEEN. Like, how's everyone feeling about it? Like, is it like, oh, these projects are cool, like even though I might not have time for them, I'll do them later, like, or just like vibes? Are you just like, are you liking that we're going on more consistently? Just like any kind of feedback would be cool, just so that we can make sure that you're getting the most out of this experience too, because the crochet along is about all of us, getting the most out of the experience, I think. And so if we can, do something better, do something more or less to make it a fun experience, I think we would, you know, be on board to make it like that. So if there's anything like that, I'd love to hear that feedback if you've got it. And if you're like, you go live too much because you were live like 3 times a week or like 3 times a day on Fridays, and that's a lot, and I'm tired. Been enjoying watching it, but honestly, I haven't made anything. That's okay. Like, I mean, those patterns are always going to be up for you to make whenever the time is right for you. So, as long as you know, if you, I appreciate that, because if you're enjoying watching it, then you know that's a good sign for us. You know, at least you're not like sick of us yet. Which you know, if you were, I wouldn't be mad at you. I see my face way too much on Fridays, and hear the sound of my voice way too much on Fridays. Like, jeez, shut the fuck up. But I really appreciate that. Thank you, Brenda. Crystal and I are working very hard to make sure that you all have like, um, you know, you have these patterns and that we're showing up and you know doing our best. You know, it's a little bit like it's a huge creative exercise, the nicest way I can put it, for us to not only create these patterns and you know we've got to record, we've got to edit, you know, all of that stuff that people who make tutorials kind of do anyways, but we're doing it on you know you know Crystal and I have talked about this, and I hope I'm not like leaking something that's like not okay to talk about or whatever, but it's just both of us have trouble with things like you know when deadlines are involved. You know, normally you don't have like a specific deadline for releasing a pattern or something like that, and so doing it with a deadline, doing it with time constraints, with money restraints, with material restraints, um, or constraints, sorry, and you know all of those things really have made this like a creative and intellectual challenge for us. Procrastination, yes, we both are known for procrastinating, and so we can't really do that, and we are trying to follow through, and it's difficult. You know, it's difficult to do that when that's like kind of your baseline, and like both of us are like that. Both of us are fighting against kind of our brains that are like, you know what you should do, anything else, because that's what my brain does. And you know, it's something that while it is very difficult to work through, it's also rewarding to have gotten through it and be like, hey, like I did that. Um, and so, you know, we have been working through that. And while there's definitely been some big pain points in that, it's also rewarding to know that we've managed, you know, our way through that, you know, week by week. Even though it's never easy, it's like it's worth it. And I think like it shows that, you know, all of these things that get in your way as you're being creative, as you're trying to do things like write patterns and stuff like that. Yes, mine too, Crystal, mine too. Um, but I think it shows us that when we're creative, you know, there's a lot of things that do get in our way, and um, you know, a lot of those things like we are strong enough to fight through, and like they are painful, but they are growing points for us as well. Like they can be growth opportunities for us as well, and you know, and you know, while there is like probably a good balance between, you know, the growth points and the relaxation, you know, um, thanks, Brenda. That's really sweet. Um, but it is really like a different type of learning about yourself and believing in yourself, and also like just friendship, like 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 Crystal and I are like sometimes like we're the only people holding the other together, um, for a certain period of time, and like having friends who support you, who are willing to like help you out through those things, like that's a big deal too. So I'm very thankful that Crystal is going through this process for me. I try to take ownership for this crochet along as much as I can, because I think it was my idea. And I also know that like I just I do a little bit too much sometimes and kind of get ahead of myself, and then I'm like, what is this? So but um but yeah, it's been creatively rewarding, and there's a lot I'm doing now that's inspiring me for the future, of my creative endeavors of creating patterns, and um, kind of getting a feel for how best to go about certain things like that. And yeah, so it's really cool. It's really cool. It's a lot, but it's really cool. Um, and also, it's showing me like maybe I'm doing too much right now. Maybe some of that just isn't necessary. And so um, yeah. Okay, so I just finished my pattern, and I'm not going to bore you with taping it up right this second, uh, but that is done. I did my last one just now, and ta-da! Yay for us weirdos and yarn friends. Yes, yay for us. We deserve it. Everyone give a round of applause. I'm almost done with Wednesday season 2, which has been going good so far. Okay, let me see. Hey Winter, how are you? Trying to figure out what I want to watch tonight as part of my 100 Nights Halloween movies. And you finished it a few days ago. What did a lot? Oh, Wednesday? Yeah, I'm really liking where it's going. I think I can't remember if I think I have 2 episodes left of the season. I think I just finished episode 6. Um, so that's exciting. Yeah, it's really it's the show definitely caught its rhythm. I feel like a lot faster in season 2, and it's just this movie. Has anyone seen this movie? Wendell and Wild? I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. Do a big mosaic blanket instead. Yeah, I was looking. I've seen a couple of the people's Sidar Halloween cowl blankets, and it looks insane. But mosaic is a big undertaking too. But but yeah, I would love to see what you're doing for your mosaic blanket. So the patterns, we release a video tutorial, so those will either be on Crystal's channel or my channel. And then we have written patterns in our blogs. So the written pattern to accompany the video tutorial we'll have available. So yeah, I wonder how that would be best suited. Also, Brenda, I'm not sure, and anyone else who wants to come to the Discord, because I like to watch movies on the Discord. But let's see if we could. I'm not sure how. Like, I think that we could drop links in one of the text channels in the announcements. That might be good to say, like, hey, it's on here. Yeah, probably the announcements would be the best place just for us to link them, but I don't know how to actually have files and stuff on there. That would be cool to have them. If you know how to do that, I would be happy to. Thank you, Crystal. And please feel free to share your own if you would like. Let's see. Invite people, server settings, create channel, create category, create event. What about create? So there's a forum, text. Oh, I really do like the events as well. I have not. I've been trying to talk about this, but if you want to get like an email reminder or text reminder, anything about events coming up, I've been trying to put like YouTube events and like lives that we're doing available on Discord. Sorry if I'm shaking my computer like crazy. It's not my intention. Yeah, isn't the pumpkin awesome? I love it. It's so cute. Oh, hey, Winter. Hi. Mm-hmm. Yep, tomorrow's going to be a busy, busy day, but it'll be worth it because we'll get to hang out. There's just like so many like little pieces that I'm trying to like get together at any given point. Doing purple and pink ghosties. Woo! Ooh, that's fun. That's your experience. So it's going to unwind with some crochet. Yes, crochet is great for that, for allowing us to relax a little bit, kind of reground ourselves and get into the right headspace. So hoping it does. I'm hoping that it does that for you and helps you. I bet your little ghosties are gonna be so cute. I made this before you all hopped on with my Dollar Tree, part of my Dollar Tree haul. Little, like little head piece thingy with some black roses, some purple glitter roses, glittery bats, and then some pipe cleaners. So, just something subtle that says, I don't know what it says, but it says something. It says something indeed. I don't know. It's very itchy. Got live access, but just on the computer. I'm glad you got it. I mean, that's really frustrating to not have it. I'm sure, but but uh, yeah, I know that having it limited is annoying just as well. But I'm happy to hear that because I have missed seeing your beautiful face. I don't know why I needed to do that voice, but I felt like I did. And so I did it. And now I'm like, that was a choice that I didn't really need to make. I'm Wish I didn't make it. Also, I can't wait to see what you've been making. I mean, when I see something that reminds me of you, I will send you something. But it's nice to be able to just chit chat with you and see your, hop on one of your lives or anything like that. So, Crystal, don't actually, you don't need to do that because I was being silly. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna watch tonight, which seems like it might seem like that happens usually, but like usually I'll be like kind of clicking through things and I'll be like, I have to watch this. Okay, I can't hold back anymore. But today I'm just like it seems like there's a lot of options, but nothing in particular is like getting to me. Oh my gosh, I just opened up the Amazon Prime the movies and like, oh my gosh, Horns was there. Crystal and I watched that the other day and it was an experience. And I'm not saying it was all Crystal's fault, but Crystal did say it was good and we should watch it. I'm just kidding. I can let her down, let it go from that. But yeah, yeah, it was not a good movie. I will say that. And if you are like, hey, I really like this movie and don't talk shit about it, sorry that your taste is bad. No. It was just one of those movies that I just don't really feel like should have been made ever. That's all. Let's see. So yes, to be fair, Crystal had not seen it all the way through, so the parts that she had seen were not that bad. It's okay. I'll let it slide. But like, boy, was it bad! It was really, really not great. So I mean, we watched it. We got a movie for our watch list. So let's see. So I'm gonna look at. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, so Crystal and I started at 100 Nights Till Halloween. We were gonna watch 100 movies, one for every night on average, going up to Halloween. So we are currently at 52. Wait, what's tonight? Today's the 11th. Okay, so today is 50 days until Horns with Daniel Radcliffe. So we have 50 days until Halloween, and so we're watching a movie every night. I am currently missing 3 movies, so I need to get my shit back together. Wait, I feel like there was another movie that I can't. Oh wait, no, I did K-pop Demon Hunters last night. And like what a Halloween movie is also very, very flexible so that we can just kind of watch all kinds of things. Netflix. I thought I put that on here, but maybe not. Okay, so I see, Crystal, I see that you watched Don't Look Up, and I've been wanting to watch that too, so I think I might watch that soon. Whether I watch it tonight is a TBD. But yeah, this like Wendell movie has been very interesting. So that might be the one. And then Bird Box, Train to Train to Busan is like a great um, great zombie movie. Frankenweenie is a cute but it's kind of sad Halloween time movie. That's a good idea. I wonder where it is. Do you happen to know where it is streaming? If it's streaming anywhere? I thought that that might be a Disney movie, and I don't have Disney Plus. Like this looks, the Wendell and Wild looks very Burton-esque, like type animation. Uh, and then let's see. There's a lot of good options. I did watch like half of the Meg too. Just gonna count that. So I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe I'm this far behind. I feel like I at least try to watch something every night. I think it might be Disney now. Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus. The good thing about sharing movies on Discord is that not everyone has to have um, the same streaming services. So we can like depending on like whoever shares it, they just need the streaming service, and then we can all watch it. But I know Crystal had a little bit of a hard time sharing one time. I think it's just because of the browser that she uses, but I'm not quite sure. Um, so, oh my gosh, Lovecraft Country is on HBO Max. Oh my gosh. I never got to finish it before they took it off, and it's so good. If you haven't seen Lovecraft Country, please do. It is so good. It is so good. It's a TV show. They only had one season that was unjustly canceled. Unjustly canceled, which is it's just preposterous because it's literally like one of the most magnificent things ever made. It's so freaking good. I didn't, like I said, I didn't finish it, but what I did see, it just was exquisite. Um, so yeah, if you can watch that. Mm-hmm. I've also been watching uh True Blood. which has been fun. Okay, so I just got a text from Crystal saying that Frankenweenie is on Disney Plus. So yeah, if anyone has Disney Plus and wants to watch it sometime, we definitely can do that. Okay, so HBO Max does have both of the It movies. So they have the 1990 with what is happening to my brain? Oh my gosh. With Tim Curry as Pennywise, and then they have the 2017 one with you were confirming it was on Roku? Oh, on your device, not like the Roku channel. Oh, hey Zach. Sorry, I snuck in there. I didn't see you. I made this with stuff I got at um at whatchamacallit. Yep. But yeah. But you can pay for it on Prime Video. But there's a lot of stuff you can pay for on Prime Video. So I think I might watch it tonight. I've never seen it. I know most of what happens in the movie, but I've never watched it mostly because I'm a huge baby. So if anyone wants to watch it, we definitely can. I feel like I should watch the original first because that seems like the right call. So if anyone wants to hop on with me, it's okay. Watch The Eyes of My Mother. I told you about it a while back. I don't remember you talking about it because I don't remember it ever. But do you know where it is? I can check it out. Also, yeah, I have like a very bad memory, so I don't remember that. But yeah, let me know where it is, and if it's not like too crazy scary or like there's certain types of scary that I just can't do. But it sounds like it could be cool. I'm sorry. I really don't remember you talking about it. That doesn't mean you didn't. I just don't remember it. Um, but but yeah. So I'm going to I'm going to scare myself. Okay. Also, I have the intro to True Blood stuck in my head. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the lounge. I'm gonna go to the lounge of the Discord. Again, you're welcome to come and hang out, watch a movie, and that's a cool way to watch something even if you don't have the streaming service. So it's on Prime Video and YouTube. It's called The Eyes of My Mother. Okay. Let me write that down. It sounds creepy. I forgot how to spell in the middle of that. That's cool. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, Brenda. We'll see you around. Okay, so we're going on to HBO Max. Hey, Chris. Everyone's sneaking in here. I'm like, I totally miss everyone. So I'm just putting on a movie. I'm putting on It, the 1990 Tim Curry version, because I haven't seen any of them. And, I feel like that's kind of crazy, and I should have watched it. So I'm going to let anyone come in if they want to. Crystal. Always trying to cause a ruckus. Fair. I didn't do scary for a long time. And I just I've been, over the past couple of years, I've been kind of making it kind of like my mission to just kind of expand my palette a little bit more. There's still some kinds of scary that I can't do, like paranormal scaries, like possessions, anything like that. I don't do. I don't fuck with that. I'm not about that life. And I think what started it was realizing that I could do gore. Like gore is something that's actually really easy for me to watch and it's fun. But because I do makeup and I can, so when they're doing practical effects with makeup, I can see those and be like, oh, this is probably what they did, or I can critique. I can inside be inside my head, I can be or out loud be critiquing how they did certain makeup, or be like, oh, that looks really cool, and whatnot. So it kind of pulls me out of it enough where I can watch it. And so I think gore was kind of the reason why I was like, you know what, I can actually handle some scary stuff. But I used to, and I still do get nightmares from certain things. So some things I just don't fuck with. But been trying to kind of dip my toe in bit by bit to watch scarier things. And it's been fun, but I know it's not for everyone, because it wasn't for me for a very long time. So no judgment. No judgment at all. I feel like because I know the plot and a lot of the things that happen in it, I feel like that helps. I feel like someone kind of spoiling it for me tends to help me watch scary movies. Someone's like, this is exactly what happens. I'm like, okay. Okay. So the movie will be playing if people come in when it's new or in the beginning of the movie. I don't mind starting it over if they want to watch it as well. So gonna go ahead and turn this on. Chris, you know, you've got it all figured out. See, you shouldn't be scared. It's kind of crazy that I haven't seen this before, and because I have no fear of clowns. Like, not, that's not a thing for me. So, um, yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it. I think the newer versions like look scarier because they're like less because it's like it. I don't know. It just looks a lot scarier. It's less like grounded in like what a real clown looks like. Um, but we'll see. Hopefully, I get to watch both of them. That scream was an artistic choice. There's something terribly wrong in there. terribly, terribly wrong. Oh, I got these Borders original candies, but I got the caramel apple flavor. They're really good. If you like those, like, the lollipops. That guy has the most outrageous ponytail I've ever seen. Bill, it's back. Georgie. I don't know what this is. I'm watching the 1990 versions, the Tim Curry version, because I've never seen either, so I figured I'd start with the oldest, the original. That that rain that raincoat that Georgie's wearing is quite silly looking mustard. This is so unbelievably easy to crochet with. It's kind of like a very like joyful experience. This is the Premier Just Yarn in the Teddy version, and it's really nice. Actually, super surprised. I had a feeling it would crochet up pretty easily, but this is like next level. Why did a winking picture like freak me out so much? Seems like pretty much the wrong reaction to be like, you can't go into your dead brother's room. Why were you in there? It's like, can't like a brother miss a brother? Okay, so this is just like a little bit that I worked up with the teddy yarn, and this is with 3.5 hook. Normally that would be pretty tight. This is supposed to be a 4-weight, which I think it is, with the fuzz. But like, this is so nice because it's soft. It's not as soft as if you're just using eyelash yarn, but it has like a lot more integrity, and the stitches are really easy to find and gives you that faux fur look. It says it's a 4-weight. Let's see how it frogs. Wow. She's like, let me help, even though I don't see why it's a. I don't see why you need to go back. So I'm definitely gonna have to try this out on my knitting machine. I have it hooked to my table over there, so I'm not gonna. But what a joy to crochet with. The cord from the phone. No. He's like, don't touch me. What this script is wild. I like how this bully's like gets in trouble and he's like, oh, it's the fault of the person I picked on. It's like, this is stupid. Hey, you all realize this is stupid? Or are we gonna all entertain this? Thank you, Chris. I mean, oh no, ah! Nobody kicked me. Dude, you were trying to fucking cut him. Hmm. Friends. There's so many people here who just like rotten. Daddy? The outfit is amazing. Daddy? How did you know it was at that part? Daddy? Wait, did I say it out loud? I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. But yeah. It's like, Daddy? And then it starts to turn into Pennywise. You said Daddy out loud. That's what's going on in the movie. He's like, Daddy? Daddy? I didn't just say it for fun, I promise. It wasn't the movie. It was in the movie, but I think apparently I said it out loud. The script is weird, man. Even that kiss was cringy as fuck. Man. They're like, okay. Look, are you sitting down? No, I just got railed. What in the Sam hell? This motherfucker's trying to fight. She hit you with some Pond's cold cream and you went down, motherfucker. How about you just settle down and stop acting like you were pants in this? These characters are just like, it's so bad. Like, some of them are so bad. Hi. She's a girl. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one next, but I wanted to watch the thing first. These kids are like, how do you do it work? Yeah, 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 yeah. Girl, if you hear something say help me from like your sink in your cabinet, just get down. Where all the dead kids? That does not look okay. I was like, that looks like something you want coming out of him. Don't answer the sink monster. Exactly. Skedaddle. look at the Premiere website to see if this yarn is available there. Because sometimes they only sell stuff at Dollar Tree. They don't put it on their website. And then I'm also going to see if it is on there, what other colors they have. Because I really like this. It would be great for a little plushie. Although I try not to order from Premiere if I can help it, because where are you going? Yeah, literally every character that's not like a main character, like a grown up, they're awful. They're just written so badly. This movie is 3 hours long. What is it? What is up with it? Movies being so long that lately? Okay, so they don't have this yarn on the website, which is always very frustrating to me. It's like they put these out, they try these yarns out at Dollar Tree, but even if they sell out and they sell really well, some of them just like don't make the cut and they never go on Premier's website. So hearing music. This is the time where you say, Daddy. You don't need any friends except for your own mom. Oh no. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. Tim Curry's so good in this. Wow, that comedy skit was so good, and I didn't want to die at all. He's like, I put these glasses on just to say, just to look at you, and then I took them off as soon as you were gone. There's them. This movie is long. Kind of feel bad about doing this movie on. He's like, take this. These boys are really, really awful at being bullies. What? Hey, Lori, welcome in. I'm watching the original It, and the movie's pretty long, so I don't know if I'm going to stick around for all of it. Oh, Death of a Unicorn. I want to watch that, but I have. I started that, but I haven't been able to finish it, so I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. It's fun hanging out, and I don't have a lot of like mental fortitude right now. Um, but Lori, you didn't get to see me make my little crown thing uh, with uh, Dollar Tree stuff. Um, but yeah, I um, I lost my train of thought. See, I told you I don't have much going on, but I'm gonna be on a lot tomorrow. I've got the makeup live. Then Crystal's gonna go live, and then also we're gonna be doing the live on my channel, talking about me releasing this pattern that I show a couple different ways to take care of yourself off the ground. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is it as the snood, and then this is it as an infinity scarf. And then if you want, like I did, you can also make a very small version for your best friend who happens to be a little cat. So I made this like twisted version for my cat. And it looks really cute on him. Hopefully I can get it on him tomorrow while I'm on camera, and we can I can show that off because it's pretty cute. But yeah, I'm also going to try to dye my hair. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you all tomorrow. It's going to be a jam-packed day. So so if you want to watch the, if you want to come hang out for the get notified for the live tomorrow for the makeup, that is the link right there. So thank you all for hanging out.